Hello everyone. So for today's video, I recreated one of my favorite childhood games, which is Dementium the Ward for the Nintendo DS. I learned a lot for this project. So first I started off with block meshing or blocking out the entire level. And after this, I started to add in a few assets, see how it looked, testing the scale, and then once I thought it was right, I started to add in more assets and start to clean it up, and then I started to add lighting because at first it was just some test lighting. And I started to see how the environment and basically the whole vibe was looking. And it started to look really, really good. Here's where I started to add in some of the finishing touches. Just by adding some trim to the wall, it really makes it feel less empty. After this, I started to work more on the character, and one of the things I wanted to make sure I nailed down was the whole flashlight. And it's actually pretty easy. You can just grab a PNG from online. So this is the one I got specifically. And you can actually just place this straight into the light function material, which is also what I created. And it's very simple. It's just adding a very simple texture sample. So one of the things I really wanted to nail was the fact that the character has a small light attached to them. This basically just ever so slightly illuminates everything around them when they're walking around without the need of a flashlight. So I feel like it fits very well, and it's exactly what Dementium did. So I wanted to recreate it, especially with all the soft shadows and everything. After I was done with the environment and the character, I wanted to create a small little teaser trailer, which is what you're seeing right now, and it's my previous video. And I just kind of wanted to sell the vibe and exactly what I was going for. And I felt that I did a pretty good job. There's definitely some things I could improve. Um, One of the things I definitely improved since then was the whole weather system, and it basically it fits a lot more compared to what there was before, where you could kind of see everything, and you're there should have been more fog to where you couldn't see outside. So those are the things I was really looking to improve on, and I feel I did a pretty good job. So here's what the new level looks like. The lighting is definitely a lot better, and of course the weather system is a lot better. I purchased Ultra Dynamic Sky, which really sells the weather, and I feel it looks so much better. My workflow consisted of actually playing the Steam version of Dementium the Ward, and also having my Unreal Engine project open at the same time. And this worked really well because I was able to have a side-by-side comparison. So I wanted to make sure I got every detail right while also adding in some of my own stuff as well, just to make it different. Now, one of the hardest things I've been learning is trying to model and sculpt, but so far it actually hasn't been too hard. Of course, I'm still learning it, and it'll take a while, but I feel I've made some pretty good progress. I've definitely made mistakes here and there, and of course I'm learning, but I feel I've made some very, very good progress, and it actually looks decent for me. Of course, I'm still gonna continue working on this, trying to recreate the Chessmaw character from Dementium the Ward, but even as just a first rendition of what I'm working on, I feel it looks really, really good. And that'll be it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Anybody who saw this and was interested, I just want to say thanks. And of course, leave a like if you want to, or subscribe. And thanks.